Hi, this is Dean from Sentinel Soap. In today's project I'm going to be making a bubblegum loaf. Now I haven't used this fragrance before, so I'm hoping it turns out alright. So what I have in front of me is a range of hearts that are in different colours, and I've got blue, aqua, purple, what's meant to be red but turned out to be orange, and of course yellow. So all my hearts weighed equal 562 grams, and my loaf is 1092 grams. So that means I have to have 530 grams of goat's milk soap. I'm also going to be using BubbleGum from Natural Candle Supply as my fragrance. It's 2%, so for this loaf it would be 20 mils. Now some of you have asked me in the past what I use to make my heart molds, and it's this 2-part silicone mold. And they simply just come apart in the center and they snap back together. They hold about 150 grams and they take around about 20 to 30 minutes to set. So I've done these ahead of time. So let's get started. Okay, so for my molds, I want to pour a little bit of goat's milk in the bottom, around about 50 to 80 grams, just to keep the hearts off the bottom of the loaf. Okay, so I'm going to spray that with rubbing alcohol. Now I'm going to let that sit and become solid before I start adding the hearts and more goat's milk in. Okay, so now the bottom part has set. It's 124 Fahrenheit, 51 degrees Celsius. So it's perfect temperature to pour. It's not going to melt the embeds. So I'm going to spray that with rubbing alcohol, and then I'm going to pour some more goat's milk in. So I'm going to spray that, and then I'm going to spray my hearts and rub them in and just put them straight in. Now for this first one, it didn't go in properly, so I had to move it around a bit just to get it off the sides, because I didn't want it to be stuck on the side, because it would be hanging out when you take the actual loaf out. So I'm just going to spray the rest of these and insert them. I should note that the only soap here that's actually scented is the white. Okay, so it's the next morning and I'm going to unmold this, but before I do, I've got this clear wrap that I put on top of it overnight. I'm just going to take that off. It just protects it so it doesn't sweat. Okay, so this generally looks really good. There's no markings on the side, which is really nice for all the different layers that I had. They weren't set enough to actually have a layer system. Time to cut her up. Alright, so this really turned out quite well. I'm not 100% happy with the color orange as the heart. I wanted a red, and I was using red mica, but it came out orange, so I can't explain that. But I like all the other colors, and it smells really, really good. And apart from that, I'm really happy with how things have turned out. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I'd love to hear any comments that you might have or any questions that you might have. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.